Built in 1934, the Queen Mary in Long Beach remains one of the most famous ships in history. It's now a tourist attraction and hotel. But for years, paranormal experts have believed that the Queen Mary is haunted. Passengers and crew members alike have reported numerous eerie sightings. Who are the ghosts who roam the vessel? Will they make themselves known? And if they do, will Chris be able to identify one as that of the spirit of Lucille Ball? The ship is so well known for its ghostly residents that a ghost tour has been set up on board.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now, if you're ready. Hi, my name's Greg. I'm one of the tour guides for the Peter James Ghost Encounter here on the Queen Mary. We take people around to various haunted areas of the ship, accompanied by Peter James on video. Queen Mary is very haunted. We've got hundreds of ghosts on board. Passengers, crew members, famous people. We've had Lucille Ball, Marlene Dietrich on board. Maybe they're still around. The boiler rooms are obviously the lowest part of the ship. There were many, many people that died down there. The temperatures were intense. A lot of the workmen, as well as some of the officers on board, still roam the decks down there.
I'm not sure why, but the boiler rooms had left me feeling a little uneasy.
According to Peter James, the most haunted room on board the ship is the first-class swimming pool. I tend to agree. There have been a lot of sightings in there. They've seen a little girl. They've seen women in bathing suits. There's a feeling in the room that is pretty much indescribable. The hair stands up on the back of your neck. There's always the feeling that you're not alone. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to experience the vortex. The vortex were the ladies' changing rooms. According to Peter, that is the window or the doorway between the spirit world and our world.
Chris doesn't want to do it just now, but I'm going to do it now. I don't know if you want to come back. I don't like it.
And because of that, it is very powerful. There's a lot of energy back there. This is the vortex right here. This is supposedly the doorway between the spirit world and ours. I don't know if you see anything in this one. Pressure changes, number of things. Normally my hair stands up on end.
Yeah, I feel quite cold.
All right, let's go ahead.
What do you feel? I just don't feel well. It feels weird. It feels cold. You feel it? Just all here.
I had felt some temperature change in the vortex room, and the pool room definitely had an air of oppression. My feelings of discomfort were getting worse.
Security has been walking by the main doorway to this room and heard the sounds of children playing and splashing.
I was confused. Was I becoming more sensitive, or was this all in my imagination?
How do you feel?
How'd I feel?
Was that a stupid question?
You know, it was exciting. I mean, when I went in the boiler room, I started getting emotional. I started picking up something. But the pool, I noticed that you started crying.
I don't know if it was maybe what happened last night, and because I haven't slept all night, and I'm feeling a bit weird about everything.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you're getting more sensitive to this stuff now. I want to go back to that pool.
Well, listen, I've actually got a surprise for you.
You do? What?
Peter James. He's going to come and join us tonight.
Ah.
Two of you. 2 against 1.
Uh-oh.
I'll be a nervous wreck. I'll be crying all the way back to London. Yes, Peter James is going to come and join us and do a nighttime tour.
Peter James is a psychic who's performed significant amounts of investigative research on the Queen Mary.
So if you follow me, I'll lead you to the boiler room, which is also a very active.
His findings have captured various forms of paranormal activity, including audible sounds, smells, distinct temperature changes, and visual activity.
Okay, it's quite dark in here.
First stop was the boiler room, Previously, Peter had made contact with two ghosts here, called John Henry and Dana. Would they make their presence felt? Chris took photographs to see what he could capture in the dark.
Listen carefully while I try to communicate with John and Dana. John Henry? John?
Really cold, it's like ice.
Even the crew were starting to find the place a little eerie.
John? Talk to me, John.
There was no noticeable paranormal activity here on this occasion. We decided to travel even deeper into the ship to the supposed most haunted area, the first-class swimming pool. Peter claims that this is the heart of the Queen Mary, with up to 6 ghosts present here.
This is where Jackie, my child-talking ghost, speaks audibly, heard by scores of people over the years. Jackie! Hello?
What was that noise? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
We boosted this noise later in the edit, and it sounds like a girl singing. Have we caught on our own camera mic the voice of Jackie, or one of the other 6 ghosts trying to communicate with us? The next room was the changing rooms, where the vortex is.
This is the vortex. This is the energy center. And then put your hand out like this. Feel that cool air?
At this point, on the nighttime vision cameras, we spotted a strange movement in the background. It appears to be coming from the direction of the vortex. On closer inspection, you can see that the shape actually has a shadow, which suggests that it has form, but is transparent. Peter had his own theory as to what this strange apparition was.
That is an anomaly. It's spectral energy, or it could have been an entity about to show itself, but needed more energy, if you will.
Okay, let's try and get him to come.
We have inspected the footage repeatedly. There is no logical explanation for what this anomaly is. The camera lens is not moving, so it's not a flare. It appears to go behind Chris and the camera cable and moves independently. I was pretty convinced we'd caught something very unique on camera. Peter believes that this could have been an entity about to show itself. Chris wanted to investigate further to see if this was the case. He followed in the direction it had traveled.
Is there anybody in here? Come out, come out. Show yourself. Show yourself. It just ripped off. It just ripped off one of the buttons of my jacket.
Wait, where?
Or it threw something at me. Did you see that? Something got thrown. Come on, you're supposed to film this. It just threw something at me. Look at my. Did one of my buttons come off? No, it threw something at me. Well, hello. Okay, I'm feeling a lot of energy over there. Oh my gosh. Did you hear that? Yeah. It threw something at me. We need a flashlight or camera or something. I gotta find out what it was that it threw at me.
Go with James.
Hello? Thank you for doing that. Oh, yeah. Something. God. I believe that this is what was thrown at me. And that's all the way down there.
It had been an action-packed night. We caught on camera noises and what seemed to be a girl singing.
Yeah.
We'd come across unexplained phenomena, and Chris believed that he had had contact with a spirit.
It just ripped off. It just ripped off one of the buttons of my jacket.
Had any of these spirits been Lucille Ball, or had our search for her been in vain? We left the Queen Mary in the early hours, convinced by what we'd seen, but no closer to Lucille. There was one more avenue to explore.